Tonight is the $1 trillion flow night tonight. But as we broadcast tonight, we're talking about the Native American. And this is the $1 trillion flow. And we're talking about the Native Americans up in North Dakota that's going through that depression. God bless you tonight. This is Bishop Turner. I'm your host tonight. And I want to tell you we're talking about the Native Americans up in South Dakota. I talked to Chief Izzy, and as I speak tonight, as we go on YouTube also and live stream, we're talking about the violence and the money, the trillions of dollars that have been made out of Native Americans, and the trillions of dollars still being made off of the back of the Native Americans. I want tonight talk about the $1 trillion flow, the money. Where do the money lead? Why do the money lead? I want to talk tonight about the $1 trillion flow and what do it mean and how do you access it and how do it get to you. God bless you tonight. This is Bishop Turner. I'm your host in the $1 trillion flow tonight. I got a new number. The radio station gave me a new number because the other number had been hacked some kind of way. So they gave me a new number. I hope that you got the new number. I'm going to give it out. And the new number, write it down where you can give it to somebody. Blog Talk Radio. The number is 515-605-9890. And write that number down. You can pass it to some of your loved ones or your friends. Tonight, we are talking about the trillions of dollars that the government spent. And right now, the government in North Dakota, we got about 600 to 700 Indian Native Americans in a circle praying. And the soldiers, ex-Marines and Army, came to encircle them because they shooting bullets and they shooting cold water. I think it's below zero there. It's very cold. But I'm praying tonight that you pray that the ancestor of Native Americans and those, right always win. If you don't do nothing but call a neighbor, call a friend. So Bishop should pray for for North Dakota with the Native Americans. Now, I want to explain, they want a pipeline come all the way from Canada, all the way to Chicago. And from Chicago, they're going to put it on tanks or trains and send it on down south, probably to Dallas. What I'm saying to you, that's Native American land. They want to go under the Tennessee River or whatever river up there. And then they want to go through the burial ground of Native America. Now, what if somebody tell America they want to go to the National Cemetery, Arlington, and run a pipeline under the graves? America is not going to have it. Now, the Native American is going through that right now. This is December the 2nd, 2016. And they in a war about human rights. They in a war trying to keep the community safe from if the oil bust, it's gonna mess up all the fish, all the water, and any other animals over there that it will mess it up. and they got armed guards paying them. They ain't nothing but missionary. They paying them to shoot rubber bullets, spray water on the people, and the government need to come in and stop it. But the government haven't come in and stopped it. So we see another killing of poor people. It's genocides that's going on in North Dakota. It's like Hitler all over again, but this time it's Native American people that being shot, that being killed. I want you to pray with me and decree the healing from God. This is the $1 trillion flow tonight, and I'm talking about North Dakota where the press didn't play it. You might not have seen it on TV. You might have seen it on the internet. But there are 700 Native Americans up there in prayer. They in a circle. And they spraying water on them. And they shooting them with rubber bullets. I think that's really a genocide move. America is more greater than that. But because of lust and greed, we have stooped to kill women and children all over again, taking what's not belongs to you, and that's what's happening. Tonight, the $1 trillion flow go out to the Native Americans in North Dakota and South Dakota. And over Bear Butte Mountain, the Healing Mountain, that pipeline going right through the sacred land of Native Americans. They was here long before the white man got here. They was here. Now, what I'm saying to you tonight, as we talk about Native Americans in North Dakota, call a friend, call a neighbor, and tell them they're killing the Native Americans up in North Dakota. It's genocides. We're talking about the $1 trillion flow. The Native Americans had land, they farmed, but they came in. The white man came in. All that they didn't kill, they locked up. Little babies went to different homes where they couldn't talk their language. The Sioux, the Cheyenne, the Blackfeet, the Black Crow, Cherokee, the Navajo, all the Native Americans that was here. And tonight, we salute the Native American because they started from nothing. And they taught the white Puritans all they know. They taught them. And after they taught them, they turned on them and wounded knee. And they hung 37. Not only black folks were being hung, Native Americans was hung. And they went and killed women and children. This is 2016, December. They putting water on Native Americans up in North Dakota, spraying water in below zero weather. These men are being paid by the company to kill Native Americans. Rubber bullets, water in freezing temperature. You know what the Native Americans doing? They praying. They in a circle praying. And I want to thank God for those Army veterans. So they're going to shield. So they went to the Army to protect the country. Now, I feel that what these corporations doing, greed. They're worse than Hitler. They're killing women and children right before our eyes. Trump and Hillary fighting, and they're killing people shooting with rubber bullets. Tonight, I salute and I decree and pray that help is on its way to the Native American. When I say help, any way you do it, God, I'll be satisfied. And those Native Americans is praying tonight. I heard them praying. I had a call from up there. And I want to tell you, they come to get the Indians, the Native American today, but in the morning they come and get you, black man. And in the evening they come and get you, brown man. They getting the red man now. Then they coming after the black man. Then they coming after the brown man. Vicious, greed, and not a part of God. Major corporations involved into taking land, taking lives. They're cursing the oil as they pump it out the ground. And I want you to join in with the Sioux Nation, Cherokee Nation, South Dakota Nation, the Blackfeet Nation, all Native Americans. Join in and pray and ask God in your heart to fight against them that fight against innocent women and children that's out there in North Dakota, because they out there on a principle. I wish we black folks had some principle. The killing got to stop. But if you don't look at somebody else's situation, you won't know your situation. So at this $1 trillion flow on this Friday, I'm asking you to pray that God will shut everything down. When you pray, things change. When you send it up, God sent it down. So tonight, the Native American in North Dakota, you in a good warm house, they sitting outside praying that the enemy that come against them will die, will not live. They're praying for closure. It's devastated when the people take the history of the white man is put them on reservation through the government. After put them on reservation, they began to create things to make money. Now they want to take them and put them out the reservation because they want the reservation, because it's rich land. But they got oil. So we salute the Native Americans tonight. All the Native Americans, some blacks, is mixed with their grandmother Indian, their daddy Indian, they're Native American. But we're asking you to join in with us as we fight against the evil that's going on in North Dakota. You saying, Bishop, what can I do? You can pray. The prayers of the righteous availeth much. You can pray and decree. Do you know God will send an angel by? Do you know ancestors will come? Native Americans are very spiritual folks. But they try to take them from their spirit. Kids from their mom and daddy. Put them in a foster home where two men are living like they married, or two women living like they married. Complete evil. Violation of God. Ashe, Ashe. I'm calling tonight that our ancestors step up. Now, when they step up, it ain't going to be nothing nice. We've been having floods and tornadoes in places where they never had it. That tells you that God ain't pleased with some of this stuff going on. We were talking about last night, all lives matter. The young man from VON got killed on the west side. He wasn't driving no Humvee. He didn't have no army uniform on. Some thug in the street shot and killed him. I want to say tonight, the murders is among us. We have learned how to murder our own, our women, our children. That demon spirit, that spirit of Abaddon, that death spirit, it looms around us. And God gonna separate the wheat from the tare. Them that live by the gun, they're gonna die by the gun. Now that's a wide statement. If you don't uplift your sisters and brothers, the wages of sin is death. The gift of God is eternal life. What I'm saying to you, it's time for you to step up to the plate and say what you're gonna do and do it. It's very important to talk about the Native American that was already here. Columbus said they discovered America. American was never lost. How can you discover something ain't lost? Okay. The Native American was here, cooking, farming, doing what they do. But when the devil come in, the devil always detracts you. The devil always comes to tell you about a scheme, a scam. But I want you tonight, get ready for God to bless you and say a prayer for the Native American. When you go, some people went with me, we seen the buffalo. We went up to the healing part of the mountain. Tonight, I want to thank those soldiers that had made a barrier around them. They had made their body a shield. And on the other side with the company, they shooting people. The company hide. If you're sheriff police, they had sheriff police from Will County, from Cook County, from all the counties in Illinois and Mississippi, they paying. So people coming up and missionaries with guns in their hand trying to shoot the demonstrators, which the Native Americans didn't move. They stayed right where was there. And I want to say to you tonight, the $1 trillion flow is about resources, money. When it said going back to Africa, going back to Egypt. Egypt got more oil than anywhere, the mother lode. Mississippi got oil and Louisiana got oil. I mean, these personal people, well, they just come into the richness of it. because they've been stolen so long. So what I'm saying, the Native American being pushed out of his land for oil, the oil that was wasted out down in Baton Rouge in New Orleans in the Gulf, it ain't been cleared up at the bottom of the ocean as I speak. Now, BP gave a little money, but they made over 15 to 16 trillion dollars in 1 year. You tell me they can't pay for the cleanup without politics? Tonight, I am praying for you, and my young folks, and I want you to be safe as you go back and forth to school. And I want to say to you tonight, those that trying to scuffle to try to get yourself together, all I'm saying to you tonight, send a little prayer up, and that prayer might ricochet into a tornado, flood, or anything. Send a prayer. God said hi, and he looked low. And God ain't no joke. And what I'm saying that if you just repent and do the wisdom walk, if you read Luke 6 and 38, it talks about money, but it's talked about delivery. It said, shake down, pressing together. Now, what's shaking down? Money. Pressing together, running over. When you give out of your bosom, give back to you, it's like that you use it to eat, but you can also use it to defend where you're going. So tonight, pray for your great grandma, pray for your papa, because they have lived the nightmare of murder. They have lived the killings. They lived all that. So you are going through where you can stand up and say, we ain't gonna take it no more. Now, the UN sent a letter to America. I know Obama ain't read them. It said that your police in America is killing black males at an alarming rate. We want to come into every community, give a donation, give some money, and organize and try to stop the killing. Some of the killing is because people on drugs. The other killing is because it's racism. And the other killing, they just don't care. So it's very important tonight for you to make up your mind that you're going to support the Native Americans up in North Dakota. Just your prayers is strong enough. I'm praying for the VON family who lost the young man that was shot on the west side. Now I want to say this tonight. We got to look at the killings that's going on in our neighborhood. Now in North Carolina, they got an all-white jury, one black. You know, if that had been turned around, if that had been a black man shooting a white man, they would have found him guilty the first time. How is it a hung jury when the man was running and he shot him? How is that justified? Racism raising his head. I want to know why they didn't get more blacks on the jury. Because you got white folks that they can't come to deadlock. It's a slam dunk case. The police murdered that black man before America. Everybody in America seen it. And you tell me this the night they deadlocked, that let me know it's racial overtone. I don't care what nobody said. Because I seen it, you seen it. What you gonna deliberate for? They kill black folks and hung black folks for looking at white women. They kill black folks and kill them for whistling at white folks. In Matil, see what I'm saying? Here it is, 2013. We got a trial, and they say they can't say they don't know what to do. They deadlock. Deadlock on what? On lies? Deadlock on what? Hating black folks? I didn't know that so many people hate black folks. And I know black folks hard to get along with. I hate them sometimes myself. Robbing and killing, mugging, killing innocent women. You can't walk in your neighborhood. But that's by design, people. They gave the Indian, the Native American, they gave them whiskey and put them on a reservation. They giving black folks dope and guns. When you get on that dope, kill somebody. You might be killing your mama, your sister, your brother. Somebody trying to help you, you'll kill them. Because you done went up to 51st Street and went to the railroad and broke in a boxcar, get all kind of guns. Now you know that nobody would like do that. Somebody white did that. Who knows the train gonna be sitting at this time, at this hour? Somebody had intel already, and they were waiting for to do it. So they had intel, so they're selling guns now and bullets. Okay. What I'm saying to you tonight, the $1 trillion folk talking about Marcus Garvey, talking about Rosa Parks, talking about Sojourner Truth, who put the pistol on and said, you gonna die here or you gonna go to freedom. She had a pistol with somebody. She was a tough sister. She said, you gonna die or go to freedom. And right now, like Malcolm said, we got so many house Negroes. They don't know which way up because they caught up in doing their own thing. The Native American taught them how to cook, how to hunt, how to can, how to fish. And you tell me this government can't make a call, hey, take them bulldozers and all that equipment and carry it back because it's over. Now, if they do hurt those Native Americans, do what they do, they've already cursed themselves and their family. By saying, I'm guilty, you take the load off of your loved ones. I'm talking spiritual now. When you say, yes, I did that, you are freeing a path for your son, your daughter, your children. But when you set up in a courtroom, know you're a liar. Know you did it. The wages of sin is death. The gift of God is eternal life. You're going to die, sister, brother. You're going to die. And you're going to do it quick, fast, and in a hurry. What I'm saying to you tonight is to get ready to show you our Native American brothers that's suffering up in St. Paul, that's suffering in Indianapolis, and you going about your business like you don't see what's going on. If they're on drugs, they need a drug program. If they're on alcohol, they need an alcohol program to stop it. What is our politicians doing to make life better for blacks in Chicago? I think life is getting worse because politicians, if they just was to paint themselves white and sit on down there, because for what they're doing, you got young black men that ain't got jobs and they do construction work. You got some people got a construction company, they can't get a contract because they ain't got. See, all of this is by design, people. The Native, if they getting the Native American in this month, which is November and December. Now it don't take you no 100 years to work on a street or road. It let me know that there's something going on, and it might drop off That means I can't stay away from the big crowd because of loss of anger. People is mad, angry. So I stay away from that because I know what can happen. So we are looking for our Native American brothers, and I want to tell you, the $1 trillion flow want you to get your money right now in Vietnam. Right now in Vietnam, little kids are getting blowed up. They walk in the woods, they see a tank, they see a bomb that been dropped. They think it's a log, and they've been blown up. Right now, as I speak tonight, over in Vietnam, they got a field over 10,000 bombs that didn't go off. That's in fields right now in Vietnam. It tell you one thing: overkill. All them bombs that was dropped, a lot of them didn't go off. The federal government need to clean up his act. Now, what I'm saying tonight is we need to stay in constant prayer. I got my prophecy book out, Sister Smith. I wanted you to put something in there, and I might put an addition because I want all the prophets to tell me what they feel, where I can put it in the book with under your name. It ain't no shame in God's game. God poured his spirit on his son and his daughters. And you're a daughter, I'm a son. But we go on the same road, the fight against evil and witchcraft and people trying to destroy people's lives. I come to the conclusion tonight, 877 people been killed from January all the way up to November. The end was December. Now, I want to help you out. It's serious. You might be smiling, you might think, but it's serious. When you got citizens, senior citizens, being shot down, somebody just walk out and start shooting. Baby, there's too many guns out here in the black community and the white community. The white community ain't showing their guns. You got one, they got 5. You got one rifle, they got 10 assault rifles. Okay. Now that's some stuff that's going on. And I want to tell you tonight, the Native Americans, the Navajo, the Blackfoot, the Cherokee, all the Native Americans, I'm praying that they come together and stop this pipeline. Because I feel if they complete it, not long for earthquakes and storms gonna come and they'll be got it. That's what's gonna happen. But I want to let you know, God is great and great to be praised. I want you to get ready for God to bless you. Open up every door for you when you go to the next level. And that's important for you. I want to tell you about Chicago, and I want to share with you that we got the bound the devil have took over. Putting people in jail for long terms after police beat them up and shoot them, and then the mayor covered up, and the state's attorney covered up. I mean, we got Kim Foxx, a new person. But what I'm saying tonight, the killing is, and I read in the Bible, the killers are among us, and the reason they're among us is because so much evil is being perpetrated. When that evil come in, it upsets you. I want you to get ready for the $1 trillion flow. What that really mean, Brother White, that you start your own business, you hire some people, and they bring people in. You got that department, you set up another department. We had Black Wall Street, black banks, black churches. We didn't have to go out of the neighborhood for nothing because it was already set up. But it looked like Paul Bunyan or somebody sold us out. So what I'm saying to you tonight, glory, hallelujah, the anointing of God is still real if you just walk by faith. And God will give you the desires of your heart. It's some things, and I'm lifting up the Native America. If you go to YouTube, I got the chief on right here with me, where you can see the chief. So we're asking you to join in the stop of the pipeline coming from Canada to Illinois. All them people that are super rich, they want the oil to come. They don't care. They they don't care. They demons. They don't care about who it hurt, where it go. They just want it down now. So it's gonna be some difficult days ahead, but we're gonna make it. I'm gonna say that to you. Tonight we're praying for the family of VON. That young man got shot on the west side, and tomorrow I forgot to tell you, Reverend Cole, over at the House of Hope, they're having a big senior deal, and VON giving it. All seniors are invited to come. That's the House of Hope on 111. You can't miss it. 115 over in that area. You can't miss it. And the new number that y'all didn't get the number for Blog Talk Radio is 515 6059 9890. Okay? Put that number down. You can give it to a friend or neighbor. That's our new number. The other number got hacked. And when that happened, things happened. You know, I was bending over and dropped my phone into a bucket of water. And right away, it was gone. I think they got a phone that you can drop it in water. I'm about to find one. Because this one didn't come back up when I dropped it in the water. I'm praying for you, Sister Kelly. God bless you. And somebody else called me for prayer. But we're talking about money. Let me give you a little talk about Trump. Trump is getting all millionaires to be on his team, which that's his choice. But I'm saying to you tonight that those rich people want to bring that oil through the Indian land, don't care if it's corrupt or not. They want to go through the bad lands. Any way they go, they're violating God. They're violating the equal right. They're violating that. They're violating what the Constitution has said. And they're doing all of that. Governor Rauner is rich. He ain't got to worry about nobody ain't eating Christmas season. So tonight I want you to get ready for a blessing. And if you got a need, you plant a seed. Now, this going into Christmas, last month of the year. Judy, I want you to plant a seed. And I want you to plant a seed. But matter of fact, I want you to plant a seed. Prophet Smith, I want you what I want tonight, I want you, if you got a need, you plant a seed. Brother White will be up in Chicago on December the 9th, holding a seminar, and also we're speaking on the book. Also, I want to tell you this. he will receive an award for 40 years in the school system from the seed of Abraham. He will receive a humanitarian award for standing up and fighting for what he thinks. There's so many teachers been railroaded right now. The worst job in America is the job being a policeman and a school teacher. Because so many crooked police that shot and killed people, the good ones get killed, but the ones that doing all this dirt, they cut them loose. So it's gonna be some radical changes in lifestyles. Okay, I just want to share that with you. Marcus Garvey said, "Let's get out of here and go back to Africa." Okay. Sound like a good idea. Why would you go back there? You ain't lost nothing there. Why not take this over and master this? Or get some land and start your own shoe shine shop, your own bakery. Whatever it is in mainstream, you can get it. Hold your dollars. We got a 67 buying power, $67 trillion that black folks put their money together. Probably more than that now. This was last year thing. $67 trillion. You can't even see it. 1 trillion in New Orleans would took it a whole, all the way to Alabama, all the way, it took all of it. See? So what I'm saying, it's all about greed. Okay, but don't forget for 1 minute about helping the Native American. And the Native American, they need help. The Indians. Okay, so that needs to be about. I want to tell you tonight that this is the last month in this year. And some of you got death in your family. The young lady said, my dad just was on his way home. Somebody shot through the window and killed him. They didn't rob him, they shot him and they killed him. Could have been a hit for hire. It could have been so many young folks got guns and don't know how to shoot them. And they want to bring more and more in. This is some of the stuff that I want you to know. That we cannot, listen to it, start this great city country. That we go back to where we at. So what I'm saying the $1 trillion flow is the way out. Start your business. If it's a shoe shop, start your business. And as you begin to start your business, you can feel out where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do. God is good all the time. And I want you to know that. Tonight, this Friday night, the first Friday in December, and I've seen so many people shopping till they drop. Jesus is the reason for the season. Now I know, but what I'm saying to you tonight, understand God got your back. But do you have God back? Hello. Thank you, Cass Spirit. What I'm saying right now, I'm talking about the Native American, over $1 trillion. They have did so much to help the economy. They started their casinos, so they learned how to make money. So money wasn't the issue. Here the issue was how you going to treat people of color. And that's been the cry all through Kennedy, all through the administration. It's been that question. And here it is, 2016, and a lame duck black president. And we ain't got nowhere yet. We still the last hide, the first five. They fire you first. We still, right now, don't know where we go from here as a team, as leadership, what we need to do to fix this, or we need to go and just sit down, sit this one out. You know, is something going on in that Bears uh, locker room? Somebody need to take some leadership. The young man that got killed in New Orleans, they shot him, and the guy and the police released him. So murder is getting to be so commonplace. Nobody, lady got run over by the train. Train had to stop to get her body up there and praying for that family. It's so depressing during the holiday. We're gonna open up a line where you can call in for prayer, where you can call in and just say what's going on in your life. God bless you tonight. I just feel that the Native American up in North Dakota need help. And they don't need no financial help. They need prayer. They need you to say something about them in your spirit, at church, at home. See, prayer changes things. Whoever, and I died, whoever got her, it had to be something different. Okay? You don't grab nobody, kidnap them. At the end of the day, you let them go. That don't happen. With no ransom note, with none of that. I hate to say it, you might find out it's been staged. I'm going to leave that alone. When you see it in the paper, you heard it first on Block Talk Radio. God bless you tonight. And I want to say that to you, Sheena, I'm praying for you. And I want to tell you, Sister Scott, Mary Scott, I'm praying for you. And I'm praying for your daughter also, Mary Scott. God bless you and you. Get ready for a door to open up for you, because doors just open up. Don't forget to pray for the Native American. Don't forget, strike up a conversation. Do you think it right that they had to have a hang jury? And it was clear. The man shot, bam, 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 and the boy recorded on the camera. Wonder they didn't bring him in. Let him explain what did he see. And he didn't lie, because what the camera seen, we seen. Okay. So God want to bless each and every one of us to another level. And I want you to tell your children about the Native American. They're under siege. Let me tell you something. They use rubber bullets in the third world. And they act like they working for somebody in the third world. But whatever it is, God got control. Whatever it is, doors open up. So you get ready for the door to open up. Because the $1 trillion flow is for you to get money to help others. For if the football players and the basketball players get together, they can set up their own gym shoe factory. It seems like they most selfish. When you talk about us, they turn their head. They want to use the word we. We ain't never got nothing. It has to be a team working. Just like they won that money in Tennessee, it was a team. When you bring a team, similar team together, you're going to get results. If you don't get results, they don't want to do nothing or have nothing to do. So prayer changes things. I'm praying for you, Sister Mickey, and also Lorraine. I'm praying for you. Every letter, every telephone call. Sister Hope, I'm praying for you. You know, and I want to tell you, when you get ready to get a new vehicle, go get it. You get ready to get a house, go get it. Don't worry about the consequences. God will make smooth things out. I was telling a lady today, she said, "Bitch, I'm gonna go get a car, and I don't know what to do." I said, "Go get the car. I don't know what I want. Let's get the car, like that's what you want." But whatever happened, she went on and got the new car. She's been wanting one for 4 years, working every day. So sometimes you got to treat yourself to being happy. Treat yourself to the prayer of God. Treat yourself, not your daughter, not your son. Treat yourself to the love of God. For God so loved the world, He sent His only begotten Son. So where you can have some finance. You don't supposed to be broke. You sit around broke. You don't supposed to get no handout from the welfare or handout. You supposed to be able to create the climate that new money come in that everybody can eat. But you've been kind of held back. But now all hands off so you can do some work. I say. Calling for the ancestor of all those tribes in the spirit of the Almighty. And I want to let you know that. Be looking out for that kind of weather. Thank you, Cancer Richard. That's good. Uh, uh, God bless you, Brother White. This is what I want to say to y'all. It's been 11 killings in Chicago by police. Now, let me give you a statistic. 877 people have been killed from January up to November. Okay. From January to November. They ain't doing that much killing over ISIS. No war did that much killing at one time. Y'all better hear what I'm saying. Now, when I tell you about that, you don't want to listen. But I want you to know what's going down around you, what's happening. Where you understand the Native American in North Dakota got oil on the land is rich. They talking about they want to drill the pipeline. They want to check out to see how deep the mother loaded that oil. It's all about money and greed. All money ain't good money. Okay? So what I'm saying to you, get ready for God to bless you and I'm up some doors for you. Right now, I talked to Chief Izzy, and then I seen on TV where they was shooting water on the Indians that was praying. You know, they hung them, they hung you, they hung me, they hung our ancestors. They still doing that. They ain't changed. So we might get out the house. And Dr. King said, I should get out the house because these people ain't what they said. But they let it rock on. See what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you tonight, get ready for God to bless you. And get ready. I'm praying for Sister Kim that she go sit down too. God bless you. And I'm praying for Sister Mag down in Pickens, Mississippi, and Sister Dolores down in Pickens, Mississippi, and also Sister Hattie down in Pickens, Mississippi. Brother John in Jackson, Mississippi, and Brother Lewis down in New Orleans. I just want to, and Marcella down in Selma, and Brother Reed in Tuscaloosa, and young lady that's in Tuscumbia, Alabama, right there. And we're praying for all the people tonight that got burnt out and the tornado started coming. Disaster is coming. Now let me flip the script. You see disaster coming? Look what they're doing up in South Dakota. They got people outside in a circle praying, and they shoot water on them. If you stand up, they shoot you with a rubber bullet. I want to thank God for the veterans, white and black. So we're going to shield these Native Americans because the guys on the other side is professional cops getting paid. They missionaries. They getting paid to come over and shoot and arrest people. The corporation is paying for them. Now I said the corporation is paying for them to do that. That's illegal. That's illegal what they doing. They come in and take a hostage. Nobody said nothing. Okay. Where was the people that seen it? So it's a lot going on. God bless you tonight. The $1 trillion flow. when you started reading the book that Brother White got, it will help you understand that when you got wisdom of God and you got fear of God, or you're in the ballpark of being healed, you got to understand God will do something for you, but you got to let go and let God and let Him be open to you. We asked in the Blackfoot, the Crow, the Apache, Cherokee, uh, the South Dakota Indian, the Florida Indians, the Indians down in Mississippi, to all come together and give a prayer. And I'm asking blacks, brown, red, and whites that understand this is genocide going on in America in 2016. They pouring water on the people. That's bad. It reminds me of Birmingham when they put the dogs in the water. I guess it's too cold for the dogs, so they put that's what happened. All is well. We're on YouTube with the chief on. When you go to YouTube, you see the chief. Chief is on there, and his picture's there. We're talking about save the Native American. And once they get through with the Native American, look out, brother. Look out, sister. They come after you. The Cadillac ain't gonna be there. Nice home ain't gonna be there. They gonna put you on reservations. They got the Indian Native. They put you on black reservations. They're gonna call it black reservations because so much killing going on. People scared to drive, shooting on the expressway. That's evil. In the day of Noah, God looked at the evil that was going on, and He kept doing that. And I just want you to know that. Now, call me at my new number, uh, uh, 515-6059-9890. Don't forget, you can call me at area code 773-629-0005. I retrieved my phone out the bucket of water, Brother White, so it's working because I got a new phone. I just want you to do that. God bless you. I want Brother White, let me see where he at. Now, if you don't forget, on December 9th, we're going to be signing our book about the prophecy for 2018 and 19 and some of the things that's going to be happening. Brother White is your own. Okay, brother, how you doing today? I wanted to tell you, in North Carolina, they had a hung jury. Now, I want to ask you this here. You've been in court. Here's a man before the nation shoot this guy running, and the jury said they can't make their mind up. Did he murder the guy? Ain't this crazy stuff? It let you know. Go it on. No, hold it. This ain't marching. Now listen to me. This is North Carolina. The man got shot in North Carolina. The police shot him. Did you see that? Brother White, this is what I'm saying. These white folks on the jury, one black, and this is what they said. They in a hung jury when it's clear that the man was running away from the police. The police lied and said he was fearing for his life and shot the man. And they sat there, them juries sat there with their racist self, and they got a hung jury. They can't make their mind, did he murder him or not? What did he do? These white folks ain't thinking about no Bible. These white folks got the devil in them, Doc. Praise God. Well, I'm asking everybody tonight to support the Native Americans up in South Dakota, where they putting water on them. They in a circle praying, and they shooting them with rubber bullets because the gangster companies so greed over oil, they want to run it right through their territory to Chicago. And I want to say this, and I want you to listen. Ain't nothing good coming out of that pipeline, what they trying to do. And I'm just want to let you know, if they keep on, they're going to have earthquakes where them all places at. And you know that's God. Wherever they got them big barrels of oil that they done stole and killed for, God gonna send us a storm or something through there. Shoo, it ain't gonna be there no more. All the $1 trillion that's the $1 trillion they made, they didn't help the coastline. They just gave a little money. And when they should have dumped about $2 trillion between all them the coastline. Uh-huh. But I want to say this, Brother White. We have some murders among us. And God got to weed them devils got to die. They shot a guy from VON last night. He's just going home. They got guns and they want to shoot. But blacks ain't really got guns. White folks got guns. They buying all kind of guns now. They got assault rifles. They got all that. Somebody trying to push a race war. Some of these TV stations play all the negative. Fox don't play nothing positive. You know, so we have to change what we're listening to and change our language. Go on, Brother White. Where you at?